because I've been talking about things that you need to know as an affiliate marketer that I wish I knew, and I've been breaking those down and sharing those with people so that they could have a better 2019, kind of leveraging what I didn't know and I learned along the way. So now you don't got to go through it and you can learn that. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about building an effective tribe in your online business. How do you do it? How do you do it right? And why is it important? So let's just jump into that, okay? Wait, actually, before I say that, listen, I do videos on making money online, tips for how to build a sustainable digital business without chasing your mama and them. And if you want more videos like that from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Okay, if you're watching this on Facebook, hit the little notifications button so that you could get notified the next time I go live. All right, so make sure you subscribe either way so that you don't miss not one nugget as I'm sharing these gems. Okay, so before I even go into that, the rest of it, I also want you to stay tuned to the end because you're going to get my #1 money making resource. Okay, so make sure that you grab that. All right, so that's it. Let's jump into it. Building an effective tribe in your online business. Why is that important? Well, I believe it's very important because there's this thing called burnout. As people build businesses, as people build, opportunities, they build leverage, and people start partnering with them in those opportunities. I find that a lot of times people that join the opportunity have unrealistic expectations, and that's not created by you. That's what they have. That's their expectations. They have unrealistic expectations of what you are supposed to do for them in this money-making journey that they've decided to align themselves in. And how do you manage that and still make sure people are supported? I'm going to go into all that jazz. So the first thing is, before you even could really get to building an effective tribe, you have to start with what you're attracting. Who are you attracting? How are you attracting them? Are you attracting the type of people that you even want to partner with? And if you're not attracting the right type of people, if you notice you're attracting people who they don't want to invest in their business, if you notice that you're attracting people that, and I mean, these are all things that I've learned, I'm talking from experience, right? You're attracting people who are needy. You're attracting people who they join the opportunity, but then they don't do the work. Then you need to check your message. Check your message, recraft your message so that you could attract, so that people understand that when they come into the business, that it's a business and that they have to do work, and it's more than just an opportunity. It's a business. It's a business. The opportunity comes with business, and it comes with work that you got to do. Whoa, the back of my head is like tragic back here. Anyways, all right, so that's the first thing. Check your message. All right. The next thing is to build a system and don't be the system. What do I mean by that? A lot of times, actually, I was doing a coaching session with a lady who was in she's in the MLM business, and she was talking about getting burnt out from her team, like literally getting burnt out because they are asking her a million questions, and I was like, you need a system. You need a training system. It could be a landing page where you put, training resources and videos and whatever, and you need to train your team to go to that resource. You are only one person, right? And it's unrealistic of people to think that let's say you got a team with 200 people, you're going to individually answer questions for 200 people. You cannot do it and still run your business. That's why a lot of times in affiliate marketing, people see their individual sales go down when they keep putting all this individual effort into helping people. You should help people, but it doesn't mean it needs to be individual. It doesn't need to be individual. And that's just not smart business, right? So build a system and don't be the system. Okay? So that could be a training platform that you build, or a simple landing page where you put, training resources, things like that. And then if they have a question that goes beyond maybe that training resources, then your contact information, how they could get in contact with you. Okay, so that's why I think it's very important that people create blueprints and give their teams those blueprints. That eliminates all that drama of, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You got a blueprint and you have a training platform that shows you step by step what to do. Now you just got to do it. So build a system and don't be the system. All right. The next thing is set expectations. Set expectations. This kind of goes towards, again, people's expectations on the other side versus, like being unrealistic, right? So to me, there's a difference between a sponsor and a mentor. A sponsor and a mentor. A lot of people are like, oh, I want a good sponsor. And when I hear the word sponsor, all I hear people say is what they want somebody to do for them. They want somebody to teach them. They want somebody to train them. A lot of times they want people to do the work for them. They want people to teach them technology, which is not your sponsor's job or whatever, right? But what people really need is a mentor. Someone who's going to be able to teach them something, whether it be technical know-how, whether it be strategy know-how, or whatever. Again, through a systemized way, be able to teach them something. That's what they need as a mentor, but most people want a sponsor, which is wrong. You don't need a sponsor. You need a mentor. Okay? So, set the expectations. Manage those expectations. Communicate in everything that you do, from your videos to even when you're signing people up, of what you will give them and do for them and what they will have to do for themselves. So I'm always telling people, like, listen, I'm going to give you a blueprint. I will, I have a bi-weekly partner Q&A. I will plug you into that. And, like, that's my process. Okay. And then I have a call where they could bring their people and, help close their people, whatever, right? Those are the things that I give to my tribe, but they have to take my blueprint, apply it, and do the work. There's things that you got to do in your business. So you need to set expectations of what you're going to do as the mentor and what they're going to do as the person who's the business partner. All right. So set those expectations, because it is a partnership. So set those expectations and manage those expectations. All right. And then, the fourth thing that you can do to build an effective tribe in your online business, is to establish a weekly or a bi-weekly partner Q&A. Notice I didn't say weekly training. Weekly partner Q&A. Why a Q&A versus a training? Because here's the thing. When you get into the grind and the work of building an online business, the steps don't change. So when you tell people, I'm going to do a training bi-weekly or weekly, they expect that every week you're going to come back and teach them something new. The steps don't change, right? The steps don't change. You do the same simple steps, right? Market, follow up. Market, follow up, right? It's the same simple steps, right? So, the steps don't change. So, why a partner Q&A versus a training? Again, back to managing expectations. People have an expectation that you're going to teach them something new every week. And that's not even realistic, because, like, again, the game don't change. Okay. So, what a partner Q&A does is it allows people the opportunity to come together either weekly or bi-weekly and to get all their questions answered. Okay. Collectively, individually, however you want to do it, they get to come get their questions answered. And it will also reveal the people who are in the business of doing the work. Because if you're not even doing the work, you ain't went through the training, you ain't going to have no questions. So Q&As will reveal the people who are doing the work too, the people who are doing the work. Somebody might come and say, I have a question about, doing this, about following up, about doing, right? They're going to have those questions because they in the business of doing that work. So that's it. So let's go back through them real quick. To build an effective tribe, start with check what your message is, what you're attracting. Build a system and don't be the system. Okay, so create you some type of training platform or web page where you put tools, resources, and tips for your partners. Okay, set and manage expectations of what you will do as a mentor, not a sponsor, a mentor, and what they will do as the person who is the biz partner and investing in their own business, what they will do, what you will do, and so that you don't get burnt out, right? Because you're only one person. Okay. And then establish a weekly or bi-weekly partner Q&A, not a training, partner Q&A. Okay. The training has already been established. They have to follow it. So those are my best tips, so that you can build an effective tribe in your online business. I hope you got something out of that. If you did, go ahead and drop a, give me a love, okay? Or a heart emoji if you feel like that made sense to you, right? About building an effective tribe in your online business, okay? So, I'd also like to know which out of these that I gave, the 4 things that I said, resonated with you the most. Comment below which one resonated with you the most. And again, be sure to subscribe. And as promised, I said, hey, listen, I'm going to give you access to my best money-making resource. And that money-making resource is access to my free online community. All right. That's where you're going to get training. You're going to get nuggets. You're going to get access to some banging tools and resources that help you grow your business. All right. So to get access to that, somewhere on the screen, I'm going to put that website. All right. So I will see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and here's to success in your online business. Bye, guys.